Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, December 12th. I'm here all by myself. Hopefully, somebody will join me. See what's going on. While we're waiting for people, I want to play some slideshows for you guys. Hopefully, people will come on. Let's start off with this one. There's a few of you on here now. Ooh, 25. That's a good start. Hey, Daniel. Hello, Terry. Hey, Robert. Thank you for helping out on Sunday at the swap meet. And the other Robert Sanchez, it was nice to see you there. Mike, thank you for helping out at the swap meet. Really appreciate it. It's always nice to have my volunteers there. And I can't do it without volunteers, so you guys are important to me. Yeah, I'm glad my parents made it too. They look fine. My mom's getting a little frail, but she's still doing good, walking around. Doesn't need her walker anymore, so that's good. Hey, Jamie. I tried shaving with the new razor this morning. Didn't work too good. I cut myself all over the place. Gonna have to go back to my old razor. I don't know. It's gonna probably be a couple days before I can even shave for this to heal. See if I can shave for Thursday. Hey, Kevin. Kevin sent me a picture yesterday at the casino he was staying at, and he was watching both football games at one time on two different TVs. Must have been a nice hotel room. That's good. And Kevin, thank you for your help on Sunday. I appreciate it. That was nice. We got one more event coming up this coming Saturday. kids club meeting at Lake Lake. Um, I know it's a lot to ask of my volunteers, but they offered to do all 3 events in a row. Fishing with Santa, and then the swap meet that we had last Sunday, and now our last event of the year, our kids club meeting for December. Traditionally, there'd be nobody at the kids club meeting in December, but last year we were surprised and we had a bunch of kids show up. So probably gonna have a bunch of kids this year. We'll see what happens. So there's Alan. Hello, Alan. Nice to see you at the swap meet. Hey, Wooly. SoCal Traveler. Hey, Lloyd. Nice to have a bunch of you guys here. Well, we should probably do the show open. Let's do that. I'm Dan Hernandez, and I live to fish. All right. I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life. Oh! Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way. That's me. Hey, Marvin. Everybody's talking to each other. Hey, Ruth, how you doing? Ruth was at the swap meet and she bought a rod and a tackle box. Thank you for that. See, Alan's thing will play here. That's fun to see. Robert got jackpot today out of Marina Del Rey. What did he catch? I must have missed that email earlier today. What does Jamie say? Was in Morro Bay, had a half day. Sunday. Well, that last trip I was in Morro Bay, I got 2 legal halibut. 2 legal lingcod. The last 2 fish of the trip. That was fun. That'll be airing on TV here really soon. Kevin Bradshaw posted pictures this morning of the trout he caught. He did pretty good. But what did Robert catch jackpot with? What did he catch? Hey Carlos, how you doing? SoCal Traveler. And just a reminder, this is brought to you in part by B52 Bucktails and Boomerang. Nice advertiser with us. And I'm going to be an advertiser again next year, so I really appreciate that. Hey Eric, how you doing? Robert, you got jackpot though. What did you catch a jackpot? What was it? A sand bass or a calico bass? A SoCal Traveler. Yeah, we're only in the office a few days a week now, this time of year. So it's best to call the office to make sure that we're there. And the office number is 562 865 3764. That's 562 865 3764. Tuesdays and Thursdays are the best days, but just call first. Alex from Bishop, hello. Hey Kenny, how you doing? So Robert got jackpot with the 3-pound sandy sand bass. Brad ended up with 4 fish. Yeah, Brad said he lost a couple of fish earlier, but it sounds like he got a few more. When I saw the pictures earlier, he had only had two on the boat, but it looks like he ended up with 4. That's good. He was fishing for rainbow trout, or for trout, I should say. I don't know if anybody's going fishing these days. The weather's been pretty good lately. Sounds like it's going to be pretty good until Monday, and then Monday might rain. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday looks good. Haven't checked the wind report, see how that is, but it looks like it was going to be pretty good. No, they haven't stocked like with trout just because they've been having a water problem there. So they just put catfish in for our last event a couple weeks ago. So I think once they get the water um, situation done, then they'll go ahead and they'll start putting trout in there. But they've been having trouble with people breaking into where the pump is and stealing the copper wire for their pump. And that's why they hadn't had water for a while. Sierra is in Lone Pine, California. Hello. Hello, Lone Pine. Must be cold up there. So if Kevin sent out a flyer, you know it has to be about Tommy Burgers. Oh, Sierra works in Lone Pine. Okay. What did Daniel say? He took a friend out fishing, was able to get a bunch of catfish. Okay, so if you're using corn for bait, you have to be careful that you're not fishing a lake that has trout in it, because corn will kill the trout because they can't digest it. In California, that's a big fine. But in Arizona, I don't know what the rules are there. So Sierra says it's not that cold yet. So it just means it must be around freezing. What does Alan say? Most of us working stiffs look forward to fishing when we retire. See, that's been the discussion for a while. It's like, do I retire? Because if I retire, then I have to pay to go fishing, and I don't think I would do well doing that. I'm kind of spoiled. There are a few boats that will let me go fishing for free, but I don't know. What would I do if I retired? Daniel says he doesn't care. The trout die in the heat, anyways. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I retire. Would I teach kids to fish? I already do that. Would I go fishing? I go now. Hmm. Guadalupe, Ryan, we say, Mike, I have a donation. Your address, where to send it. I'll give you our office address right here. And you can always find our office address on our website. So here's our office address right there. And you can make it out to Dan Hernandez Productions, Daniel Hernandez Youth Foundation, whatever you're going to ship. If you're writing a check, please write it out to Daniel Hernandez Youth Foundation. Please. SoCal thinks I would be good at poker. I don't really know poker that well. I mean, not like these pro guys do. I've never played poker in a casino, ever. I've been to casinos. I just never played poker. All right, so if you want to write a check to us, here is the typing. And those of you that need write-offs for the end of the year, feel free to send us a check. We can always use it. We had, oh shoot, I misspelled my name. Sorry about that. Here's the right way to spell my name. I think I got it right that time. There we go. What does Kevin say? You can use corn fishing for, in Central California. Can't use it here. I know. How do you retire from fishing? I agree with Robert. Then you can also, well, I'll put a link here in a second. Okay, I think this time I spelled it correctly. There you go. Let me put the link up here. We do have a link on our website that if you wanted to make a donation, you can send it straight there. But of course, I don't have it up here. Let me find it here. And we're working on a new website too. So hopefully we'll have that up in January. Maybe have one sooner for the TV show. So on our website right now, if you, on the home page where there's on the very top a button you can press that says donate now. And I'm trying to go there right now, and I'll get you the link for it. It's taking forever to get there. Here we go. So if you have the urge to make a donation tonight, you can use this link. And that'll be good. So I have exciting news. Last year we didn't have a day and a half trip. This year we didn't have a day and a half trip for the TV show. So those of you that are regulars will be glad and excited to know, as of today, I confirmed it. We have a day and a half trip for next year. So hopefully by the end of the month, I will have it up on the website and you can start signing up. It's a limited load trip, day and a half trip, and we'll be filming it for TV, and it's going to be fun. So that's the plan. So I'm happy. So Guadalupe, on private charters, we do those year round. So private charter we can do anytime you want, and just call the office with some dates that work for you. And we don't have any dates up on our website right now, so just call us this time of year. We don't bother putting dates up. Just give us a call, and I shouldn't say that. There are dates in December on our website if you want to just book one off the website. But you can call the office too at the number I gave, 562-865-3764. Give us a couple of dates that work for you, and we'll pick one out that works for us and take you out for a fishing trip. The filming trips for TV probably won't happen until April or May next year, but the private charters we can do anytime. What's Donnie wanting to know? When are the Yeah, we have a bunch of new episodes right now. I just didn't want to run them during the holidays. Um, we just aired a brand new show on the Pride. It aired last week. So we do have, I think, 5 edited brand new shows, and I didn't want to run them in between, just before Christmas and not in between Christmas and New Year's. A lot of people are out, so we'll probably start airing those new shows either in mid-January or early February. But we have a bunch of new shows done, so we'll get those out there. But yeah, we have quite a few shows, Donnie. All the shows from Morro Bay are all done. I already posted those on YouTube, so if you guys wanted to see them, you can see them on YouTube. But the shows at Emeryville, the newer ones, I haven't put those up on YouTube yet. Guadalupe, you asking where is the trip from? The private charters? They're out of Long Beach. I haven't talked to the Pride yet. So SoCal Traveler, I still got to talk to the Pride and see what we can work out. I just been really busy. We're doing a couple of syndication deals right now, getting my TV show up in Asia and maybe the Middle East. So we're working on that stuff. So I've been really slammed with that. Been slammed getting ready for the swap meet that we just had, and been really busy getting everything going with the TV show, lining up sponsors, trying to get new sponsors. That's been a challenge, and that's one of the hardest things I do all year long. So I've been slammed with all that stuff. So I haven't had a chance to call many of the boats yet, but that's my mission in the next week to get those charters locked in. Hello, Justin. Hello, Currency. Lure Lab, hello. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? How's Central California? Hello, Brandon. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I want to get the shows closer to when the guys can use them to help their businesses, and to run a show the end of December, early January is not going to help any sport boats out. So that's what I was thinking, more February, something like that, get closer to opening day. Because opening day for most of the boats is not going to be till April. So we'll do that. Lure wants to know, do you know Fisherman's Life? I met him once, and we fished together out of Long Beach. I have a picture with him, which I don't know where it is, but I do have a picture with him. It was really nice. It was nice to meet him, and hopefully I get to fish with him again sometime. Yeah, the Pride has a trip this week for a day and a half, and it sounds like they're gonna run. I don't know where they're gonna run. I have an idea where they're gonna run, but they're talking about fishing white sea bass and halibut, which makes sense with all the squid floating right now that they're gonna do that. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Now the day and a half is gonna be a tuna trip. It's gonna be a tuna trip in September. It's going to be a tuna trip in September. Yeah, I tried to do a collaboration with them before COVID, and couldn't get them to do it. So if you know them, ask them to, let's do something together. I would love to work with them. The other one too is a chef's life. I would like to work with him. Maybe I can get him to do a cooking segment for me. That'd be awesome. Hey, Robert. Hey, did your daughter have the baby yet? I know you were concerned about that on Saturday and Sunday. You have another grandchild? Everybody would like to know. Then what was the others? Oh, let's take a look at this again. pick the kids for the lake events. Everybody's welcome to come. We just work with the park and with the state fishing city program, and it's open to the public, general public. Anybody can come. It just have to be 15 years or younger to fish at our events. And then after 1 p.m., anybody can fish. But in the morning, it's all kids only. Um, this Saturday, we have a kids club meeting at Lake. We have it on the third Saturday of every month. And for that, it's the same rules 15 or younger. We try to have the kids no younger than 7 or 8. And they're welcome to come to the meeting. And we teach them about fishing. They go fish with us for a little bit afterwards. And then we have hot dogs together. Every event we do has hot dogs, so that's what we do. Hey Dylan, how you doing? My cousin from Northern California is on. Otani. Yeah, so I don't know if this is me being hopeful, but I wouldn't be surprised if next year when the Dodgers start out, we start seeing like sushi as an option at Dodger Stadium. Maybe some sticky rice. Maybe we lose the garlic fries for a sashimi plate or something. I don't know. I really wouldn't be surprised if that happens. And the only person I know that would be disappointed would be Kevin, but I don't think Kevin goes to Dodger games anyways. But it would be fun to go to Dodger Stadium and be able to get some sashimi or sushi to watch the game. Michael says, "What? I've been watching you since the early 90s." Yeah, probably the 80s. I started in 85. So it's been, next month will be 38 years. Brian says they used to sell sushi at Dodger Stadium. Well, I'm predicting that they're going to do it again. Hey, Terry. I don't think the Dodgers are going to lose any money on that deal. I would pretty much guarantee you that they are going to do some sort of licensing deal with major networks in Japan for the television rights every time he's in the game or a bunch of the Dodger games. And then when he starts pitching in 2025, I guarantee you it's going to be even more expensive. But yeah, I mean, I was looking forward to go to opening day, but now that the tickets are going to be $1,000, I probably won't be going opening day. But we'll see. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, 38 years is a long time. 38 years on TV. We're just wrapping up year 37. Uh, it's a long time. And it's funny because the guys are asking me about retirement, what I'm going to do. I'll probably be here. I'll probably just get older and be here. If anybody wants to join me on Tuesday and Thursday, we can talk. I think he's going to be the opening day pitcher in 2025. Lure KDOC went out of business last year, and that's when we switched, or 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I think it was. That's when we switched to KXLA. So we've been on KXLA for a little while now. So it's channel 44 on over the air. On my Spectra, it's channel 14. Where my parents live, it's channel 10. So you just have to look up the station, KXLA, and It's a must carry on all the cable systems. So if you have DirecTV, Spectrum, Cox Cable, whatever, it's on all of them. And on Cox, we air 2 days a week. Lloyd's in Las Vegas right now, where he lives, and he's watching us right now on Cox Cable in Las Vegas. So we're probably on right now in Santa Barbara, San Diego, and all the other places that Cox carries us. Yeah, we're on Reno. Guadalupe, if you're in Reno, there's a sports channel there, and we're on there 2 or 3 days a week. I wish I knew the name of the sports channel, but there is a sports channel in Reno, and we're on there. It was a new channel. I don't know, 5 years ago or something, and they brought us on as soon as they started the channel. So you can watch us in Reno on that sports channel, and you can probably watch us also on Comcast Sportsnet. Willie says, as a Giants fan, he wasn't happy when he signed with the Dodgers. I'm sure you're probably more unhappy that he took the deal that he did. That it was his idea to take only $2 million a year so that the Dodgers would have money to get more players. So yeah, he's not going to get most of that money, over 600 million, until the 10th year. So, and I think he said that he's getting like $40 million a year right now in endorsements with the shoe commercial he does and the other endorsements he has. And I don't know. I mean, I can imagine how many endorsements he has in Japan. So, a guy like that, his endorsements aren't just the United States. He's got endorsement deals all through Asia, especially in Japan. It's probably lots and lots of money. Eric, are you? What channel did you are the what? Well, Eric, last Saturday the episode from the Pride ran on TV. So if it isn't on YouTube right now, I'll put it up there tomorrow. But I think it might already be on the YouTube channel. Yeah, if they get him too, Kevin, for sure we'll have sushi at the Dodger game. That'd be good. Yes, he wants to be a world champion. I understand that. Yeah, I need endorsements now so I can retire. I can't wait till retirement to get endorsements. I mean, before the fishing industry was a lot easier to work in, before all the mergers, before Pure Fishing bought Shakespeare, Penn, um, Cajun Line, Trilene, Seven Strand. God, what else do they own? I mean, they own so many companies. Fenwick, when I started years ago, 37 years ago, all those companies were individual companies. Penn was one of the biggest names of all time in fishing, and now they're just a little logo on Pure Fishing's label. And back in the day, all those companies had their own pro staff, their own marketing teams. They worked with different ad agencies. They had their own, you know, promotional team and all that. So it was a lot easier back then to get sponsors, and I had plenty and plenty of sponsors back then. But since all the mergers and since the recession and was that 2018, everything's just dried up. So how I've survived 37 years on television is kind of a miracle. But my goal is to make it to 40. I never thought about making it to 40, but since I made it to 37, now the goal is to make it to 40. Then after 40, we can talk retirement or whatever else. But I don't know what I'm going to do. What does Chuck say? Yeah, I think he has plenty of money right now with all the endorsements. Oh, I didn't know that, Chuck, that he did the same thing. Yeah, that would be one of the best things for the fishing industry if pure fishing was to break up and all those brands went back on their own. If Fenwick was back on its own, if Seven Strand was back on its own, if Shakespeare was on its own, Penn was on its own. I mean, and I'm not even mentioning all the different brands. It's just a couple of them. What does Donnie say, Dan? You should do the best. Yeah, the problem is, Donnie, is that out of the 700 episodes we have, some of the best footage is in those first 20 years, first 400 episodes. And a lot of that stuff is SD. So I don't even think I could run it on TV right now. Maybe we could upgrade it. But there's some phenomenal days. Some phenomenal albacore days, white sea bass days. Kevin was on a couple of the white sea bass trips with me. Kevin spent a whole list there of all the companies there. So we have some new people on today. That's cool. Yeah, fishing was really popular during COVID. I probably had the most private charters I've ever had in my life. I think we did over 60, almost 70 private charters that year. This year we only did 30. So hopefully it'll pick up. But I did lose over a month when my shaft broke, drive shaft broke on my boat, had to get it replaced. So that cost me a whole month of charters. So that was at least 10 to 12 charters that month. So that hurt a lot. Yeah, Jeff is probably on a boat or traveling. I know pretty soon now he'd be going home um, for the end of the year. I think he's going to be around just till like a few days before Christmas, so he must be on the water. And guys, remember Jeff bought that for you all, so it's a $50 gift card from my website. So if you want to do any super chats, use that, and you can get into the super chat. We're going to do that the Thursday before Christmas. Pick a winner. And then we have another gift certificate that Kevin bought. And I think it's for Johnny's Sports Shop, I saw. So that would be it. Episode number 3, Matt Walsh. No, but I think the epic ones were like the one on the Tracer. I mean, that day we caught limits of white sea bass. That's when I tried to bounce a 50, 60 pounder. And then the day on the Gale Force, where even my dad got limits of white sea bass. I mean, we had some phenomenal days. It was funny today. Today I was because I'm getting ready to do this deal with this company, and I had to go through the episodes that I have on hand, and it was just remarkable to see the fishing I've done in my life. I mean, in just all the different countries. I mean, I fished in Venezuela, the Middle East, Dubai, Qatar, um, France. I didn't film it, but all of Central America: Nicaragua, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Costa Rica. I don't know how many episodes from Mexico. Normally, we're in Mexico twice a year. Alaska, Canada. Um, just some outstanding trips. I always talk to you guys about how life isn't about number of days lived, but it's about number of days remembered. And I've been blessed. I've been able to fish lots of days, made lots of memories. So it's been fun. Yeah, there's one episode that I saw, Kevin, and we got 3 different types of tuna. And I want to say it was big eye, bluefin, and albacore all in one day. And I don't remember if it was the Outrider or the Tracer. I don't know. I just saw it on, maybe it was that Tracer trip, but on the title was 3 different types of tuna, and I saw part of it. Yeah, I was on Storage Wars too. Yeah, Guadalupe, my private charters run out of from Long Beach. So I only take 4 people on my boat for private charters, but we run lots of trips out of there. Let me give you guys some links in case you're thinking about doing a private charter for the holidays or something. Here is that. So that's for my private charters. So if you'd like to book a private charter, we can do that. And if you want to get a ticket for the $50 gift card, um, don't be afraid to. You can do a super chat right here, or you can use this link. You can use that link there and do it. All right, so it's a $5 minimum purchase to get a ticket. There's 9 of you. Yeah, you have to get on a bigger boat. You can join us on our filming trips. We have lots of great trips: Gale Force, Sport King, Triton. Lots of boats we'll be doing, in the LA San Pedro area next year. So you can join us there. All right, any last questions before I go inside to go watch Oak Island and watch them find more wood? Hey, William, how you doing? Well, I'm not famous, Lord. That's why. If I was famous, then they would make a character. But nobody in Hollywood knows who I am. And I'm just guessing. I don't know for sure. I don't know all the facts, but I do not think there's another Latino that's been on television every week for 37 years on English television. I can't think of one. I mean, there's lots of more famous ones. A friend of mine, Edward James Olmos, and lots of other, celebrities that are way more famous than me, but they haven't been on TV every week for 37 years. But I have. It's still fun. What does Brandon say? This is sport fishing with Dan Hernandez. Yep. How do you sign up for the trips? You just go to our website. I'll put the link here for the website if you guys don't know it. And the trips will be up probably the first week of January. And you can sign up there. But you can just Google me. You'll get like 50 pages. Just Google Dan Hernandez and fishing. It'll take you right to my website. Thank you. Yeah, so there's our website there. We're going to have a new website for next year, make it cleaner and easier to use. And we have all our bucktails for sale there, our magic metals, all that stuff, all our trips. And again, if you want to go on a private charter, we're doing private charters, whenever people want to do it. So you can just give us a call at the office and we'd be glad to take you out. And if you want to see what that website looks like, prices and all that, here is a link to that. All right, well, Williams, thank you, or Will. Eric, are you going to be at the meeting on Saturday, Kids Club meeting? I need somebody to cook hot dogs for the kids on Saturday. Thank you, left-handed trigger. Yeah, and Guadalupe to you too. Happy holidays to all you guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, Alan. That's nice. And I'm lucky that I've been able to see your kids grow up at all our events and stuff too, so it's nice. Alan brought his kids for years to our events for 10 years, and now they're getting too old to come, but we'll get them to volunteer soon. So I appreciate it. Okay, so Eric's going to be there. Cool. So Eric, consider yourself the hot dog cooker for Saturday. Do you know if there's condiments there, or do I need to bring them? I bought a pack just in case, but we'll see. All right, guys, I'm going to go inside and watch Oak Island make some dinner. So thank you all for being here. I'll see you on Thursday. And again, this coming Saturday, we'll be at Lake for our Kids Club meeting. Hey, John Ross, happy birthday. Happy birthday, John. And I'll see you guys all on Thursday night. Good night, everybody. Thank you.